What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are here on iRacing for a Ferrari GT3 series race around Monza. And Monza and Ferrari, they just go hand in hand like peanut butter and jelly. Just mwah, beautiful. But anyways, we are in a top split lobby, so I'm expecting for there to be nice, clean racing, no incidents.
Are you sure about that?
But yeah, we're just gonna wait here for the green light. 3, 2, 1, and away we go. So don't get the best of starts. We actually lose a little bit of time to the guys up ahead, but fortunately we didn't lose any positions. So at least we're gonna be able to make our way through the first chicane in somewhat of a decent spot. But as we go into the first corner, we have someone that is looking into the inside. We had to give him space on the outside coming off to the second corner, and due to staying on the inside, we couldn't get on the power as soon as possible, and we are looking like we're going to be a sitting duck here as we head into Curva Grande, as the 15 car just gets a really great launch off the corner, and he's able to get the overtake done on us. So lose one position here, nothing too shabby until we head into the second chicane, and we get hit from behind. And you can see the displacement in air underneath. It says a little bit of foul language, but to get into the replay here, the 16 car just looks like he didn't even acknowledge that the 12 car was on the outside, pushes him wide. 12 car gets 2 wheels into the grass, loses the rear, and unfortunately for us, we were one of the guys up ahead that just got involved in this carnage that just had nothing to do with us. But anyways, we come out of Lesmo 1. We do gain 1 position back. It looks like the 12 car that was involved in the incident just had to retire. Just, I don't know if if his wheel got bent out of shape or what, but yeah, decided to pull over to the side, retire the car, and we at least gain 1 position back. So recovery race here as we're trying to avoid all the other carnage that's going on, coming up with the second chicane here on lap number 2. Not sure exactly what happened there, but we do get another position as we had a Ferrari spinning out and looking the wrong way before heading to Lesmo 1. And that's another free position for us, so we're at least making some position here, picking up the pieces of some of the carnage that's happening on this top split lobby, which I was very shocked about. I mean, some of the driving that I've seen here, and it's only lap number 2, very questionable, but hopefully throughout the remainder of the race, we see at least a bit better driving, and we can at least get to some good action-packed racing here as we are stuck right behind car number 3. And as we make our way down into the straight, leading our way into Parabolica, we wanted to work with him to catch up to the pack up ahead. As you can see on the mini-map, there was a bit of a 4-car pack that was up ahead of us. And if we could just work with car number 3, not really push the issue here, not fight with him, maybe, just maybe, I think with his pace we can gain up to them and just capitalize on any other, I guess, carnage that might occur up ahead, as we have another car off. But luckily, it doesn't look like it wasn't too shabby. I mean, too bad. He just kind of spun out and got back on track. But here on lap number 4, here we stay right behind this pack up ahead. But unfortunately, we just did not have the pace. We were losing a bunch of time. But luckily for us, there was a car that was leading the pack that was just very slow, and these cars could not get around him. And that's one of the beauties of Monza, is it's very difficult to overtake you. You have to be very aggressive on the overtakes, and if you can just put your car in a way where the car in front of you just has to back out of the move and loses all the momentum, that's basically the only way you're going to be able to get an overtake done here. As you can see up ahead, one of the red cars gets a very bad exit off of turn number 4 or 5. As we head into Lesmo 1, you can see that the 3 car just takes an aggressive move, makes an overtake on the 13 car, goes for a second overtake into Lesmo 2. A power play there that I was not expecting to see. And lucky for us, they basically held each other up coming off of Lesmo 2. And we were able to basically regain that 1 second gap that was made on us. And now we actually almost made contact with the 13 car here heading to Ascari. And as we come out of the Ascari chicane here, we are now back in this fight as we are self-inserting ourselves here. That sounded a bit wrong, into the pack, but yeah, as we head into the Parabolica now, get a really great launch, get onto the power as soon as possible. And I think at this point, it's go time. We're going to have to go for some overtakes, but we stay right behind the 13 car. just using his slipstream here, as, just using the car up ahead. Just one good thing about staying in the pack is that you can use the slipstream, gain a ton of time. You can see on the bottom on the dash that we're gaining a lot of time. But as we head into the first chicane, we're thinking about making an overtake, but I saw a car was off. And that's kind of the worst thing you can do is go side by side on a blind corner when a car has just been knocked out. And lucky for us, the car just kept it onto the grass, stayed out of harm's way. And unfortunately for us, we probably should have gone for the overtake because that could have been a really great opportunity to get a round 13 car and try to make our way to the next car. But at least we get in a free position due to that spin that happened off of the second, or not the second chicane, but the second corner. As we make our way back into Parabolica, we know that we have a really, really good corner exit, just from the example from the lap prior, but we were able to replicate the corner of Parabolica from the lap prior and get a really great exit once again. Staying right behind the slipstream of the 13 car, we are running up to his rear bumper, getting a really great run, shifting onto the inside here, brake as late as you can right before the 100-meter board, side by side into turn number 1, and luckily we were able to get the overtake done, but we get a bit tap from behind and we get a hit from the left rear quarter panel, and the 13 car spins us out as we get into the replay here. See what happened. He bumps us in the rear, and then coming off the corner, just didn't give us any space, goes wide, pushes us out. And I'm so frustrated here that the poor Ferrari right behind us almost gets taken out as well, as we just were not thinking straight. Get back onto the line, racing line, not safely. But as we come out of Lesmo 2, we have a car on the inside barrier, and surprise, surprise, it was actually the 13 car that spun us out a lap prior. Goes a bit wide off of the second Lesmo, dips 2 wheels into the dirt, and there we go, passing right by him. And got a little bit of a dose of karma here, as like I said, I'm really happy with the way that he took us out. But as we come into Parabolica for the final time here on the final lap, we're gonna come home in P15 after what was basically an abysmal race, just very, very terrible. I was expecting a lot cleaner of a race here, especially for the top split, but at least we were able to make up some position. And yeah, we lost some I rating, we lost some safety rating, but we'll see if we can regain some of that back here on our second race. So doing a second one here because, of course, we're crazy like that. You know, get taken out in the first race. I mean, what's the chance that it's going to happen twice in a row? But anyways, making our way into turn number 1 once again to the first chicane. Everybody goes in slowly, just crawling their way around these corners. And this time we were on the outside. We were able to gain power a lot sooner than the car on the inside. Get a nice drive off. We find ourselves here now in 9th place to make our way into the second lap. So on to lap number 2. Staying right behind the 17 car. He's defending the inside. We try to sting it onto the inside, but no gap was there. Send it right into the outside. Brake super late and somehow make the move work. A move that Daniel Ricciardo would probably have been proud about. But just licked the stamp, sent it on the outside, and 17 car gave me plenty of room. We were able to gain a position there as we now work our way into lap number 7 here with this traffic up ahead. So this is a little bit of an interesting scenario that we had here because we had a nice juicy pack right ahead of us that were fighting really, really hard. Like they were going left and right, trying to break each other's toe and just go for overtakes on basically every single corner. But we wanted to get involved in this pack. Unfortunately, there was a car at the tail end of this pack that was a back marker, and due to the rules here on GT3 racing, although the back marker does get blue flags waved to him, he doesn't have to yield for us, and that might pose a little challenge here, as if he's, wanting to hold us up here and not be, a good sportsmanship type of driver, and yield off to the left or to the right for us, might get held up here, and we might have to just go for an aggressive overtake on him, as that is looking like what is going to need to happen here, as the 19 car just does not want to pull over to the side for us. But yeah, as we head into Lesmo 1, just gets stuck right behind the 19 car. He gets very, very wide. We go wide a bit, almost get collected into his shenanigans. But as we come into Lesmo 2, he dips 2 wheels into the grass, loses the rear, and we have to take evasive action, turn the wheel all the way to the right, coming off the corner to make sure that we don't get taken out. We got very, very lucky there as we were able to just maneuver our way through that shenanigans. But unfortunately, we weren't just too far back to try to make up any time on the cars up ahead. And although they were fighting really, really hard, they were still keeping up some fantastic pace. And we just could not find the pace to catch up to them and try to go for some overtakes. But as we come out of the final corner, on the final lap, one car almost goes straight into the barrier. And work our way down to the start-finish line. Finish this race in P8. And we at least regained some of that I rating and some of that safety rating that we lost on that first race. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys thought about the first race. Was that just complaining too much, or is that, you know, justified about all the craziness that happened on that top split race? I mean, I was expecting nice, clean racing, but hey, sometimes you just get matched up with people that just don't want to do that. But anyways, hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. Anyways, my name is Andrew. Hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, peace.